Alright, for 2,000 point Abyssals, we have started with our Abyssal Guard regiment here, a second Abyssal Guard regiment here, a regiment of Molochs with +1 movement, regiment of Abyssal Horsemen with Macaw's Potion of the Caterpillar, a horde of Tortured Souls with +1 to hit, a regiment of Succubi with +1 strength, we got the Well of Souls here, and we got Archfiend of the Abyss with Blade of Slashing and Wings.
For our 2,000 points of Undead, we have 2 regiments of Skeleton Spearmen with the Undead Giant Rats. We then move over to a horde of Revenants with the Brew of Strength, also with Undead Giant Rats. We have a regiment of Wraiths with the Caterpillar Potion. We then have a legion of Zombies with the Brew of Sharpness, also with Undead Giant Rats. We then have our Soul Reaver Cavalry. They have the Brew of Elvenkind for Nimble. We have a Revenant King with the Loot for Banechant. We have an Undead Standard Bearer, a Lich King. We also have Morgoth the Faceless being proxied by Conrad. That's what we got.
1.
Okay, so we've rolled 4 side. We've set up both of our forces here. Abyssal's got turn 1. I'm going to take the first turn on my side. I've got my horsemen and some of my fast moving stuff on the flank. He's got his big hordes of things in the middle. Down here toward the end is where things get a little scary. I got his flying and fast movers here. I've got my Archfiend to try to deal with that. Like I said, Abyssal's going to take turn 1. Let's see how it goes.
1.
For my deployment, I've got my skeletons on the flank, hopefully to intercept some charges. Got my 2 hordes in the middle, hopefully to hang out and tar pit some. Got my characters back here for support. The other end of my main force, we have my skeletons again, hopefully maybe to intercept a charge. And on this end, we got all my fast movers. My maneuverability is all right here, so we'll see how it goes after his first turn.
Abyssal, turn 1, we're just moving up to get in range of charges. We try to stay back a little bit, scared of some of the big surge rolls and fireballs. Abyssal Horseman moved up into the woods, Well of Souls. Tortured Souls, a lot of souls. Succubus, my 2 guards. My Freak didn't move up too far because he's scared of getting charged and surged. The Molochs and the Archfiend tried to prepare for what's going on over here. So, on to turn 2.
So I moved these guys up just a little bit, hopefully to intercept some charges here. The horde, basically, everybody's hoping to intercept some charges and do well because those guys move really fast. Characters are still here for support. The horde is taking their time. They're not sure where they're going to be used really yet. Skeletons moved up, maybe to get a charge or get shot. They don't really know what's going to happen yet. Over here is where the things got a little funny. I turned the horsemen and ran them off this way because they were nimble with the Wine of Elvenkind to kind of not deal with this over here right now with the Archfiend. And I also moved the race over here to get a better position, hopefully.
So Abyssal turn 2 had a failed charge here with our horses, the Torture Souls and the Well into the Revenant horde, but didn't do enough to do anything to them super high. Moved up here to try to back everybody up. A couple shots into the skeletons, again not enough to run them off. And then over here just trying to get in position to do something the next turn or so.
The combat here, the Revenants attacked very well. They were Banechanted. They wounded very well. They took out the Abyssal Guard. The skeletons and the zombies double charged this other unit here. And the zombies were Banechanted and they rolled really well, wiped out this unit. The Wraiths got surged in by the Revenant King. Did 6 wounds. Didn't roll high enough to rout him though, or waver him.
Alright, so going along with the general huge ebb and flow that is Kings of War, over here we charged the skeleton unit and routed them with our Abyssal Horsemen. Here we rolled pretty poorly to once again not rout this regenerating unit. That's going to be some trouble with the Torture Souls and Succubus. The Afreet shot his standard bearer and killed him. These charged the zombie horde there, wounded them, not too much there. Over here, both of these units charged his Wraith group and killed them, so now we've turned to face.
Over here, my Revenants charged in, countercharge, or the charge of Succubi. They did not do enough. They did 8 wounds, could not roll high enough to rout them, so these Revenants are going to get hit pretty hard next turn, so they're probably going to be gone. The Zombie Legion and the Skeleton Horde attacked the Abyssal Guard. These guys got surged in to the side, so they had a pretty good number of attacks. We were able to rout them. Over here, the Soul Reaver Cavalry routed the Molochs. We rolled really well, and we were able to rout them. So we're going to wait for this charge. If it even happens, we'll see.
All right, important roll here. Got tons of wounds on that horde. 2 turns in a row, haven't been able to run them off. So we're going to try to avoid rolling this snake eyes on film. Here we go.
Twice.
Twice.
Oh! High five to
Oh, no.
Oh, me too.
Oh, man.
Alright, you're okay. So, Abyssal turn 4 here. Charged into this horde, as you may have just saw. It rolled the snake eyes on them for that, so we backed up here to accept the charge from this legion. The freak just moved out of the way because he was wavered. Over here, we got a little lucky here, charged into the Revenant Cavalry. Soul Reaver Cavalry, and we wavered them, so that was lucky.
So over here, the zombies charged the succubi on the side and rolled 80 attacks from the flank. I was able to rout them, and they moved D6-4, got 5 inches. They're going to try to jump in this fight if everybody's still here. The Revenants did not roll well, charging the Horsemen. Did 7 wounds, couldn't roll high enough to rout them. So we're going to wait and see what happens, since I could not do anything with the Soul Reavers over here.
Alright. Well, finally got rid of that horde. It took quite a while, so now we're out of position, but we're ready to accept this charge. Morgath is still alive. Sliding out here, they still got the token here, so we're still losing out on that. The Archfiend killed the Soul Reaver Revenant. Soul Reaver Cavalry finally. So he's going to try to make his way over and help out the flanks here.
Alright, the only combat we had this game was the zombies attacking the Well of Souls. I Bane Chanted them, failed with the Lich King, but I used Morgoth's Bane Chant and was able to get the spell off. So 4 is a hit, 4 is a wound, did enough. 18 wounds on it and rolled enough to rout him. So that's where we're at. We're waiting for the charge now.
Right here, the Abyssal Horseman charged the zombie horde but could not rout them. The Freak cast his fireball on Morgoth but couldn't do there with defense 6. The Archfiend charged into the side of the regiment of skeletons and killed them. Now he turned around to pick up the token and accept the charge here.
I moved Morgoth over here to fireball these horsemen. Only did 2 wounds because the defense 5, not enough to waver them. That's what I was hoping for. I charged over here with the Revenant King in hopes to disorder the Fiend or possibly kill him. But I came in with 5 attacks, Bane Chanted, but I didn't hit anything. So now we're going to roll to see if the game ends. And the zombies picked up the token. We'll see if that matters. That was it on 4 plus. It goes on.
Game ends.
The game ends.
Game's over.
So it's a tie. And the game ends in a draw. Very exciting.